Welcome back to another episode of Mitch in the Kitch. Today, we will be making not ham and cheese sandwiches, because I don't have ham and I am on a tighter budget than the last video. We're going to be making salami, pretty sure, salami or bologna, either one, doesn't matter, because this sandwich is customizable to whatever meat that you want to put in it, okay? We are using salami today, and what's great about this meal is, at least for me, it's my roommate's bread, salami that my neighbor gave me, and then it's my cheese. But other than that, it didn't cost me a thing for this one, but yet I feed my roommate too, so it's all good. But anyway, that's what we will be making today, and yes, it will be fun. Now today, this video, all we're going to be using to cook is this Tupperware Micro Pro, okay? Now, I just feel like using this because I have yet to use this in YouTube videos, but I use it quite often actually. But you can actually just use a pan on the stove or an electric skillet, so I just thought I'd let you know. But for the sake of this video, I will be using my fancy Tupperware Micro Pro, okay? Anyway, thought I'd get that out of the way, because what it is, essentially, you want the outside to become kind of like what the outside of a grilled cheese is. And this thing, since it's a microwave grill, you know, it kind of accomplishes our goal and plus heats everything up inside. Now, our ingredients for today. This is the salami. Yes, I got just a big old chunk of it from Mom, but it's actually bologna. I know I've been saying it around the whole time. Sue me. Please don't. I don't have money for it. But anyway, we're using Bologna today. I got that from my neighbors. Thank you, Davenports. And so we're using that. But guess what? It is super salty. So to counteract the saltiness, well, the bread doesn't counteract it. But this is what our sandwich. We're just using normal bread that obviously doesn't have a label because I'm not getting sponsored by anybody. And then to kind of counteract the saltiness, we're using 2 pieces of cheese instead of 1. If you're using ham, you really only need 1. But that bologna's so stinking salty. You just need something to kind of whiz it out, or like phase it out, because I mean it's not even that thick of a slice we're using. Also, I haven't done it with barbecue yet, but I mean a video is a great time to try something new. So we're gonna use barbecue sauce as well, just to try to, like, the bologna tastes really good, but it's just so salty. Anyway, so yes, that is our ingredient list for today. Lane would normally at least tell me the ingredient list, but we have some bad news. Lane is no longer with us in Mitchell. He moved back home because of a job. He found a job or something. Anyway, so I am very sad, but he will not be appearing in any more Mitch in the Kitch unless he drives back up here. And he lives quite a ways away. So anyway, we miss you, Lane. Okay, go back to me. I need a recipe guy and just a cooking guy. Anyway, let's get on with it. Okay, to start off, since you can't see my face, I will be trying to use facial expressions with my hands. Trying something new today. How will it turn out? I don't know. But anyway, this is the bologna. Let's get this out of here. Oh, it smells good. Technically, you wouldn't have to cook this before you make it into the sandwich like I'm going to, because it is processed, but it tastes way better once you like I said, you can either fry it in a pan, but we're doing it in this today. See this, there's 2 ways of doing it. It's kind of cool. It's slightly rectangular. So like this would be if you're baking something that you don't want seared on both sides, or you can do it like that, where it sits in there. Anyway, that's cool. Anyway, we're gonna be using it. And so, you know, gotta be fancy with my knife a little bit. Anyway, okay, let's cut off a somewhat even slice. Don't want to get too thick because it's really salty. I know I keep saying that, but you would not believe how salty this bologna is. Okay, now we're going to be using this chunk. I'm just kidding. No, we're going to be using the smaller chunk, okay? Now there's some plastic around it, so we are going to take that off because I mean, I don't like eating plastic. I guess if you like eating plastic, you could leave it on. I mean, that is totally up to you, since you guys will hopefully be trying these recipes at home. Anyway, take our Micro Pro. Now this is a non-stick surface, so you don't put oil in it, because you don't need it. Now you slap that piece of meat in there. Okay, you make it so it sits in there, and we're going to take it to the microwave. Now I will be attempting to do this vlog style, you know, like the whole trend like 2 years ago. That's a vlog, everything. Anyway, that's what I'm going to be attempting, because I forgot my stick, otherwise you'd be like, way out there, but like cool angles and whatnot. But I can't do that. Anyway, back on point. We are going to be taking this wonderful thing, see it sitting in there, instead of lofted, it's sitting in there. Anyway, we're taking this wonderful thing, and we're going to be putting it in the microwave for, I did 2 minutes last time, and it wasn't quite enough, so I'm going to do 5 minutes, and then you flip it, because for some reason the bottom gets a little hotter than the lid, and then we do another 5 minutes. It's going to smell real good, and, yeah, try it out. So we're going to be taking this, and just throw it in the microwave. Now usually Tupperware, you can't microwave above power level 70, but since this is a Micro Pro, that'd be a useless feature, so you can do it at 100%. But remember, no other Tupperware, none others can do that, but this will be at 100%. We're just going to simply push the 5 and watch it count down. Just kidding. So, you might be able to hear the microwave in the background. It's cool. Not for this knife. I don't even need it the rest of the time. You might be able to hear the microwave. That's alright, because it'd be a waste of time if we didn't do something. So what you do during the first 5 minutes of you getting your Bologna, I mean, if you got ham, it'd be like processed ham. If you use lunch meat, do not fry it, like even on the stove. But like if it's like processed ham or like you know, Thanksgiving ham, unless it's fully cooked, you'll want to cook it. If nothing else, just to get the cooked feel. Otherwise, it's going to feel like you're eating raw meat, even though it's not. Either way, it also brings out the flavor, so do what you want. But since we are cooking it, or at least searing the outsides, it'd be a waste of time not to do something. So we are going to be buttering our bun. I mean, buttering the bread. Sorry, I missed Lane. That would be his joke. He would have said it, and he would have not laughed until off camera. But that's okay. Get our nice Tupperware butter dish. Anyway, I'm not gloating. You're gloating. Oh boy. We might need the microwave to heat the butter up. It's fine. It'll spread. Very slowly. Oh boy. Well, you know, Sam and I don't turn the heater on because it wastes electricity. And, well, it makes it hard to even butter bread. Bear with me here. It'll be just a second. Wow, I'm going to have to cut some of this out. Hakuna Matata. Oh, no, can't do that. That is copyrighted. Mitch in the Kitch. There we go. That's not copyrighted. Oh, now it is. Can't be singing that. Microwave's done, and we're going to be heating up this butter so I can spread the rest of it. Now this is very hard to do with one hand. Ooh, here it's sizzling. But it's fine. This oven mitt probably isn't rated for this amount of heat. It's fine. I'm going to bring it over to our table. It shouldn't melt through. Nope. Ooh. Oh boy, that's kind of warm. We will take it to the wooden table. We'll just do it on top of the toaster oven. How about that? I do not have counter space. It's kind of sad. Anyway. Oh, that's also hot. This is why I'm selling oven mitts, people. Oh, look at that. Now there's going to be grease. Because it's greasy. So, I'm going to set the lid down on my stove. I'm going to find something to flip this over now. Since it's non-stick and Tupperware, do not use, and I mean do not use metal or you wreck the whole thing. It's like $100 bucks to replace it. Not fun. Since this is one big Tupperware promotion at this point anyway, please sponsor me. I'm going to use their flipper as it's kind of designed for it. and flip it over. See, now that's a little too done, but you know what? It's fine. I'm not picky like some people. We're fine. We're fine. I'll leave that there. I'm going to grab the lid if I can, without burning myself. And then we're going to set it down on there. Now this time we're only going to do a couple minutes. I'm going to do 2.5 because 5 will just completely burn everything. But before that, I'm going to heat this dang butter up so I can actually butter my bread. Now we're not going to have this horrible looking side be the outside of our sandwich. That'll be the inside. Now this butter's really warm. Now it's running actually, way too warm. It's fine, it'll spread nice. There we go. So you want a nice, even spread. It's what makes the bread not burn. Ta-da! Okay, now we gotta do it to the other piece. To the other piece, we gotta do it. Yes, we do. We gotta do it very well, or nobody's gonna like it, even though I'm the only one testing it. Don't ask me what that was. It was something. Okay. And we're gonna put it on here to waste less butter. And we're gonna butter the inside. You can use a gracious amount of butter. Depends how clogged you want your arteries when you're like 30. It's fine. I'm doing this for taste. Kind of like with that previous video, you know, all Lane's spooning jokes when he was spooning the butter on. Anyway, that was not a healthy meal. This is, I guess, kind of. Maybe. Anyway, so we buttered our bread. Now we wait for our bologna. I will now use my non-Mitch in the Kitch oven mitts to hold that, because they don't have that on it. Let me know if you want to buy one. Anyway, I'm looking at ones. They're going to be high heat resistant, which means they can handle heat to up to almost 500 degrees, which will be nice, which will be pretty good. Kind of a silicone top, and obviously my logo. Duh. Anyway, oh boy. Boy. Okay, I'm gonna pull this off. Nice. It's a little overdone. I'll admit it. I overdid it just a hair. Oh, we can't do that yet. We need to put our cheese on our bread. So I'm gonna do this lofted version. See? So it doesn't keep cooking this stupid thing. So we're gonna put our cheese down. Let's try that barbecue. You know, I only bring the concepts to the table when I make these videos. So if I seem half unprepared, it's because I am. I won't lie to you. A little bit of barbecue there. Nice. A little bit there. Nice. It'll all get heated up anyway. I don't think I need more than that. I mean, I'll put a little on each side. And then we put a piece of cheese there, which will be nice and good. Half of it will run out anyway. That's why I actually kind of used to, because by the time the outside looks like a grilled cheese, half your cheese ran out of it. So anyway, with ham, I would have put a bigger piece in, but like I said, this is too salty. Not too salty, just really salty. About as salty as Michael Simon's. If you don't know who that is, don't look him up, you might not appreciate it. Anyway, so what you want to do so that the inside, or like your whole sandwich, doesn't just taste like cooked bologna, you want to take a paper towel. Since this is non-stick, this is all you need. So you take your nice Mitch in the Kitch oven mitt, or any oven mitt really, and then so you pick this up without burning yourself. You swab the inside out so your whole thing doesn't taste like bologna, and you also swab the top off. My phone's going off. Anyway, so you make it so you know it's nicer, pretty clean. I'm gonna put that over there. Now, time to put our sandwich in. So I have to hang on to this hot top here. Hands will get a little buttery. You're gonna slap that right in the middle, and you do want this not lofted, or if you do an electric skillet, it doesn't matter. You do it till the bread is brown anyway. I'm gonna do this, I think 2 minutes. If it's not enough, put in for another 2. I don't think I need to keep showing you guys me putting stuff in the microwave because it's super boring anyway. So we'll come back in 2 minutes to see how it turns out. Okay, so it's gonna be kind of hard to see because do some finagling. Anyway, just keep my mitt on. Anyway, so kind of toasted this side. You can see that coloration. See what the bottom looks like, and that was only after 2 minutes. I think, see, I flipped it over here, it's a little darker. I'll put it in for another 2 minutes, which means it'll fully toast the bottom and toast this a little bit more, shouldn't burn it. And then, yeah, we'll give her the good old taste test. So, yes, we are getting done. Remember, this does not take very long. Okay, just took this out of the microwave. Oh, that looks good. Now the cheese looks burnt on the deal, that's because it is. But you just kind of peel that off around the sandwich. Unless you like burnt cheese, it's up to you. You know, that looks good to me. Put it on my YouTube plates here. That's what I call them anyway. I'm gonna put this where it can't burn anything. So my toaster oven, not inside of it, on the top. Okay. Now, for the true taste test, this is gonna be hot. Ooh, I'll have to give it a second to cool down. While I do, well, anyway. Anyway, okay, while that cools down for a second, because it's really hot right now, got a really cool announcement. Besides me selling oven mitts that will not look like this, they'll actually be 10 times better. This one isn't bad, to be honest, but I'm not going to sell that bad of a mitt. So, anyway, so besides the mitts, them being $18 and whatnot, please DM me. I did create an Instagram for Mitch in the Kitch. It's got a few followers. I'll put the link in the description to this video, so you no longer just have to find my personal account. I do have a Mitch in the Kitch Instagram with this logo as its profile picture. Okay? Or close to it. There is supposed to be my motto down here, which is "It's Mitch in the Kitch approved," but the letters were too small to do the heat transfer on this one, so we decided to do stars instead for the oven mitts. But as far as like this sign here, it's Mitch in the Kitch approved right here. This is my Mitch in the Kitch. I'm working on getting the lights behind that so it pops a little bit better. It is kind of small, but hey, I'm on a budget. Remember that. This is about teaching you, college kids, kind of, young adults, whatever, how to make quality meals while you're on a college budget. Yeah. Anyway, let's see if this thing is cool. I think it is. It looks super good. A little dark, but if you did it on the stove or the or like an electric skillet, don't let it get this dark. But as far as a Micro Pro, pretty good. I've had this. This is my third time now. I've made it different every time. It's always been good. Anyway, taste test. Like what Dad did. Clear the taste bud. Anyway, let's take a bite. Hot. That is really good. I taste the barbecue, the cheese. I got some of the bologna, the butter, and the bread. Which I know just listed the ingredients. I'm not kidding you. I tasted every bit of that. Oh, it's hot. Should have let it cool down a little bit, but I didn't want to do another clip because then I have to edit it. Okay, take another bite here. Good. Barbecue adds a lot. Seriously. If you don't like barbecue, I don't know what else you'd add, but barbecue really did add a lot. It's also my supper, so I'm going to make this quick so that I can get to eating it. But yes, please like and subscribe. I'll probably have to subscribe here or here. Then one of my past videos, the screen's backwards to me, so that's technically on that side. Anyway, whatever. Please like and subscribe. Please check out my Instagram. I'll be posting more often. Not every picture I post will have a video tied to it. Like, for instance, I think the second post I posted on there was waffle bowls. I put the description of what it was and like everything that was involved in it. I did not make a video on it yet, but I will only be posting items that I have cooked myself. So, just because there's not a YouTube video on it does not mean that I didn't cook it myself. Everything that's posted on there, I cooked this guy. With or without Tupperware. But, Tupperware, please sponsor me. Oh, please. I even put your name on screen. There. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for liking. Thank you guys for surviving this long. Again, please let me know if you want one of these. I got 9 sold already, which is pretty cool. And I want to keep selling these and give me ideas for new stuff to sell. And guess what? Have a fantastic day.
Speak to me clear.